Hi, family. I'm Stephanie Wade. I'm Habasia. How are y'all doing today? I'm fine. Just checking in with you guys. I can say today I've had a long day. I had to pay some of my black tax, and I'll explain that a little bit later. And I also recorded just a little bit of Galveston history and photos today. And I'll share a little bit of that African American history since it's Black History Month for the United States. And y'all know I actually celebrate our history all year long. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be sharing my sculpture with y'all. When I did that sculpture, I was doing an ancestral sculpture, and an ancestor just ended up looking like me. But no, I was not trying to make it look like me, not at all. It just occurred in the process. But anyway, I'll let y'all see her. She was made in my ceramics class at Galveston College. And look, y'all, this is my earrings I got probably in Tulsa, well, in Oklahoma, at the little souvenir store when you first go into Oklahoma. At least that's where I think I got it. Because y'all know I grew up thinking I was Indian, not African. So I still have a urge to buy all things that's indigenous. So if they do it, I buy it if I can, you know. And my hat came from Cameroon, from the T-Car people. Everybody likes it, no matter what ethnic group. They always ask me, how is it made and all, and I don't know because I bought it like this when I was in Cameroon. So enjoy. So anyway, every time I wear this hat, everybody likes it. So it's one of many that I got when I was in Cameroon on my one and only trip there. So anyway, guys, hope you like it. My new Ziggy glasses that I got at the eye doctor today. I really love the Ziggy brand. And it comes with nice box. It's always the presentation that's nice. And has a nice box that the glasses themselves were in. But regardless to the box or not, I just like the glasses when I didn't even know what the box would look like, you know, because I don't wear them in the box. But anyway, this is the box that it came out of. So anyway, guys, I like the color because it matches pretty much anything that I wear. I'm in my living room, and it looks like me, y'all. It's colorful with artwork from lots of different places. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around so y'all can see my sculpture that I made a while back in my ceramics class at Galveston College. It was a continuing education class because I just audited that program, not for credit at all, okay? Even though you could take that class for a credit. There she is, y'all. And she has Bantu knots. I don't know if y'all can see it very well, but she does. She has Bantu knots. She had, like, it was supposed to be like a necklace around her neck, but when I got done, it started looking more like a turtleneck sweater, but it really was a necklace. And she's made from clay, but then I just sprayed her with something that made her look like stone after she was fired. But anyway, y'all, that's her Bantu knots. I did wash her, but she's been on the shelf for a while, so it'll be a while to get every speck of dust off of her. But I wanted to share her with y'all. And you'll see some imperfections from just washing her and does want to settle in one place or another. And it's the lighting too, y'all. So anyway, just let y'all know, yes, I have done sculpture in my lifetime. Hope y'all enjoy her. She's supposed to be an ancestral statue, but she turned around and looks like me when I had Bantu knots. So there you go, y'all. This is one of the air pollution plants in Texas City. I won't even say the name of the oil company. One of my relatives is going to be working in this polluted zone, messing up their lungs for money. Now, what can you do? People do what they do to survive temporarily in this world. Because I'm telling you, definitely not a safe place. Well, guys, I'm just sitting down now, getting ready to show y'all what? One of my dolls. She is not a doll that I made. She's just a doll I collected. See, sister locks. As I wore sister locks for quite a while, and I end up having sister locks pretty much down my back. I'll try to find a few of the photos with me wearing sister locks and have it just mixed in with the photos. But I used to love my sister locks, but I just don't like being dependent on other people to have to maintain my hair. And that's what happened. My sister loctician left and went to another state, and to find a replacement was just too much. They were too grandiose for me. But anyway, she sits down and she has her hair nice. You know what I mean? You can style it any way you want it to. But she's just a cloth doll, y'all. That's all, a cloth doll. I think when I first got her, her hair was like in a little ponytail. But anyways, I took her to loose because I was wearing mine a loose. But I forgot about the little bald spot in the back. I never thought that I'd be showing her to anybody. But yes, she's my little sister-like doll. And she'll remind me that, yes, I did have sister locks for quite some time. But now I just have my hair natural with no locks. Then I can just do Bantu knots or braids or whatever I feel like doing when I'm ready. And even if I decide to wear sister locks in the future, that'd be up to me. But yeah, I did enjoy them while they lasted. My sister locks doll, I think I ordered her online from the Sister Locks website. Okay, now guys, like I said, I do not bash my country. The place I really love is Galveston, Texas, my hometown. I am a B.O.I., born on the island. And what I collect? Ceramic boots. Everybody thinks people in Texas wear regular boots all the time, but I only really have one pair of boots, and I haven't even worn them that often. I should wear them before they get dry rot, I guess. But they're purple, of course, and very pretty leather boots that I bought in Oklahoma. But this one just reminds me of Texas, and it's just a vase that you could put flowers in. Silk flowers, real flowers, whatever. It's just a collectible, just ceramic, porcelain, whatever it is. And it's from Francoma Pottery. And that's an Oklahoma company. They make pottery. And of course, people in Oklahoma like boots too. Because that's where I bought my boots, from Oklahoma. Oh, okay. One more thing that, yes, I did make in my ceramics class. It was with the call method, and I made the bowl so big that it kind of started collapsing on itself. And then I thought, I like it. And I left it alone. And I just worked with the shape. And this is what turned out after it was put in the ceramic kiln. See, there he goes with the ankh, but anatomically correct ankh with the uterus for the female and the male part. And that, what? The symbol for life. And, of course, shalom. And this one is y'all just have to look at it and say love. Love on this side. Yes, it's love. It's my little happy face. Peace. Peace. My name when I was studying with the Congregation of the Tabernacle of Israel and the outside of outskirts of Atlanta. My name was Shmula or Shamela. Love again, the same love. And I really cannot read cosmic. Look, I said cosmic, L-N. No, Lord. Sometimes when I write things, I thought it meant something at the time, but over time, I guess I should have write it down so I could explain it. But I figured, who will be looking at this bowl? And then one day, what happens? I'm explaining this bowl. But I just thought that the cracks were so cool inside. It's porcelain. It's white porcelain clay. And it's just a little, like a little blue glaze on it. There's your peace sign. I don't know if you can see it very well. And Om, Yah. From my studying with the name of the Most High. So Om, Yah. And I just love this bowl, y'all. I leave it in the living room. And I just love the way it collapsed on itself. And I worked with the shape and put it in the kiln. And just let it do whatever it does. But there's is that shalom? Yeah, shalom. And like I said, whatever the other part is, y'all, I don't know. But anyway, I just like the shape. So, hope y'all enjoyed my sharing of that. That yes, I did do ceramics. I haven't done them in a while. But when I'm doing stuff, it's just so I can be on more neuroreceptors because I'm always thinking, what can I do to be on more neuroreceptors? Because I want to do everything and anything that's anti-Alzheimer's or anti-organic brain as I get older. And taking classes and challenging yourself to learn new things is one of the things that you can do. So if you're already artsy craftsy like I am, because I used to do arts and crafts even when I was young, like a teenager, and I just haven't stopped. It hadn't been a continuous thing, but it's been on and off throughout my lifetime. And since I've gotten to my retirement age, it's more on a regular basis than not. It's just not always the same thing. Because right now I do a lot of sketching, uh, painting. I love doing the liquid art where you do the little cup, put a lot of acrylic paint in the cup and then flip the cup. I tell you, the colors are fascinating that you can experiment with. It's like endless possibilities. But anyway, y'all, I enjoyed sharing that part of my life with you guys. And I have been talking to one of my sisters today. She lives in the United States, but she's also getting some land in the motherland. And she asked me a question. Why did I pick Gambia and not Ghana or Nigeria? And I told her that because my ancestry could be traced like a Kunta Kinte kind of thing with my grandmother's name, that I felt like my ancestors in the Gambia are stronger, and I felt them stronger when I was there, you know? And I felt like all of the friends and family that I made there are connected directly to me instead of through my previous marriage or somebody's friend of a friend, you know? All of the people I met in Gambia are my personal friends that I met on my own. Even my family is because I was searching and somebody decided to help me with my search and introduce me to their family that spiritually was also my family because all Koras are related. So that's why I feel that personal connection to the Gambia. Even though I was a chief in Cape Coast, Ghana, that was a one-time honor. I did not seek that at all. I don't feel like I'm my best when I have to wear something special and spend so much money all the time. I'll be broke trying to keep up with the Chiefs. I just can't do it. I don't have that kind of money. I didn't win the lottery, y'all. So no, I just couldn't keep it up. And so I would be somebody that somebody will always be upset with because I couldn't keep up with my title. So when I'm in the Gambia, I'm just me, y'all. Whenever people see me, they just happy that I'm myself. I don't have to be anybody else. I don't have to use any titles. I will not deny any title that somebody calls me because they know me from somewhere else, or another name because they know me from another time when I was doing something else. Then I was studying something and I was with their particular group. I would not deny them calling me by that name. So anyway, Gambia is it for me, y'all. I love Gambia. It's my personal pick of places to stay. It's not cheap. It's affordable for me with the limitations that I put on myself so I can live within my means comfortably. So yeah, Gambia is the place for me. I will show y'all a few of the pictures that I took of some of the churches when I was looking in Galveston today, just so I could give y'all some Black history or African American history before this was over. And I started off the day doing my black tax. My oldest son's car is in the shop, so he needed to go somewhere and get some stuff done for his, little job position he got. So I took him to another city that's not that far away so he could do what he needed to do. But he is a person that no matter what happens, it's always something and something and something. And I'm like, this is black text for real. I was like wrapped up for at least a couple of hours messing around with him. And I was just luckily able to check on my car tire while I was at it. And yeah, it did have a hole in it. And they was able to repair it. So I'm glad of that. Didn't cost me anything but a little time. And because the weather was bad, they really didn't have a backlog of cars. So it was a win-win situation for me. And I got my gas and everything. Got to talk on the phone and answer questions for someone. So I felt like I paid my black tax today with helping people. Like I said, I help my brothers and sisters in the diaspora too, whether they're related to me or they're not. The phone call was non-related, no relation. And the person in my car for hours, yeah, related. But I thought of y'all when I was coming back home, and I said, well, let me share some history with y'all while I was on my way back from picking up my glasses at the eye clinic, my Ziggies. And I saw a couple of churches and took pictures from away. And it's weird, y'all. It's like I did not grow up knowing anything about the 19th of June when I was young and growing up in Galveston. The only thing I heard every once in a while was 19th of June, 19th of June. So I asked my grandmother, what was the 19th of June about? And she like, I don't know. All I know is Negroes drink red soda water and eat watermelon on the 19th of June. But see, she wasn't from Texas, y'all. She was from Louisiana, and they did not do any 19th of June there. I was an adult and moved back to Galveston when people started doing celebrations for the 19th of June. And so I'll let y'all know a little bit of what the 19th of June is about. And this comes from Galveston's African American Historical Places and Pioneers. And I just picked it up. I think I was at somebody's church visiting, and they was just brochures that was leftovers there. And I was so happy to get it, you know. And it said Juneteenth through the years. It say why we celebrate Juneteenth. It says on June 19, 1865, Major General Gordon Granger issued General Order Number 3 in Galveston to inform the people of Texas that a proclamation from President Abraham Lincoln deemed that all slaves were free. The message took more than 2.5 years to reach Texas. Juneteenth celebration commemorating the freedom of Texas. 250,000 slaves started in Galveston and are now observed throughout America. More than 24 states recognize this date as a state holiday, and some have some official form of observance. So I thought that's pretty interesting. And so Reedy Chapel AME is one of the churches that I actually visited during the Juneteenth celebration. And it says on January 1st, 1866, the Emancipation Proclamation was read at the African Methodist Episcopal Church on 20th and Broadway, now Reedy Chapel. A large number of freed slaves marched from the courthouse on 21st and Ball Street to the church, where the director of the Freedmen Bureau read the proclamation to the marchers. The Emancipation Proclamation is still read at the church each year at the Juneteenth celebration. And I also took a picture of Ashton Villa It says Ashton Villa has served as a site to commemorate the modern reading of the Emancipation Proclamation for more than 25 years. Former Texas Representative Al Edwards, the composer of the bill that made Juneteenth a Texas state holiday, has been a part of the Ashton Villa celebration each year. And I did take a picture of it. It was in the rain, but I did. This one is just from the book, though, y'all. Ashton Villa and Senator Al Edwards. I will upload the pictures that I took. Hopefully, y'all can recognize them. And it also was St. Paul United Methodist Church. I took a picture of it too. And I'll upload it. It says this congregation was organized in 1866 through a division of parishioners from the reorganized Reedy Chapel, African Methodist Episcopal Church. The St. Paul Methodist Episcopal Church congregation purchased property between 8th and 9th Street on Avenue H, Ball. The first pastor of the new church was the Reverend Samuel Osborne. According to county records in 1902, St. Paul sold its property on Ball Street and purchased the land on 14th and Broadway, where the church is located today. Wesley Tabernacle United Methodist Church emerged from the St. Paul congregation. And you know what's funny? When I was looking up all this information, some of the churches I didn't even know were African-American churches in the first place. Because in Galveston, I thought everything on Broadway growing up was Europeans in it, you know? Before integration, they actually had African Americans with churches on Broadway. I didn't know, y'all. But anyways, I hope y'all learned something as well as I did. And I hope if you are stuck with the black tax too, or participate in the black tax by helping your relatives who not on their feet yet, I could empathize with you. Because that's how I am too while I'm here. Even this house is a compound, a family compound, because it's an African retention that my mother had as a wish, and she didn't even know she had an African retention with that compound thing of not wanting anybody to be homeless in her family. But anyway, guys, have a nice afternoon or rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Until next time, peace, peace, power to the people, and I'm out, y'all. Bye.